The Emperor's New Clothes. Once upon a time, there lived an emperor who spent all his time trying out new clothes. Tailors from all around the world came to prepare new dresses to fill his cupboards. Two travelers who were passing through the land heard about the emperor and his love for clothes. They decided to fool the king and make some money. The travelers went to the emperor and said, "Your Highness, we are two famous tailors from a faraway land. We will make the best clothes for you from a special material that fools cannot see." The emperor readily agreed. The two men received a large sum of money from the emperor and began to work. However, the cunning travelers were only pretending to measure, cut, and sew the amazing clothes. One day, one of the emperor's ministers went to them. Looking around, he saw no sign of any dresses anywhere, but the tailors seemed to be busy. "I cannot see any dress. Am I a fool?" the minister thought. So when the tailors asked him how the dress was, he lied and said, "That is indeed a lovely suit." Similarly, many curious ministers came to see the special cloth. None of them saw anything, but they thought, "If I don't see it, I'll be called a fool." So they all praised it. "What pretty colors," said one. "Magnificent," said another. Soon the two men went before the emperor with their creation. "Isn't it the most wonderful thing you have ever seen?" they asked. Like the others, the emperor too saw nothing, but he didn't want to admit that he was a fool, so he cried, "Marvelous! Wonderful! Splendid! I will wear it for the parade today." The entire town had gathered on the roads to watch their emperor and his fine clothes. The emperor, with his crown on his head and proud of his clothes, marched along the street. All his subjects cheered loudly. "The emperor's clothes are beautiful," they all cried, even though none of them actually saw any clothes. Finally, a little voice cried, "But, Mummy, why isn't the emperor wearing any clothes?" There was pin-drop silence. Slowly the people started whispering. They realized that they had all been fooled. "The emperor is not wearing any clothes," they laughed. The emperor too understood his mistake. He turned red with shame and wanted to punish the cunning travelers. But the two men had taken the money and had already run away.